Right, okay. Well, I'm going to set off. We're in drive. Everything's all right. We're going to go around the corner just to show you how it drives. I'll tell you a good thing about this car is it's great on motorways because it has. My old car used to have a system that you click on it and it automatic transmission, and it'd be automatic, so you'd be all right. It was Mercedes, so it was an old car, but it was above its standard. This car has the same sort of system, but it's just an extra. It tells you if cars get closer to you and things like that, and it gives you a bit more warning system. And obviously it has a few more of the safety aspects to that, because it's one of the highest rating vehicles of this year, which was 2017, which now obviously there's other cars probably taking its place because they've got a higher and more things now. They've got where they slow you down and things like this. This won't slow you down, it'll just indicate there's something in front of you and you need to do something about it, which to me it means you can still drive your vehicle, and it doesn't take that away from you, which is a good thing in my opinion. It's not a bad vehicle to drive. You get a high up position. It's not a bad position to be driving in. It's quite nice for that fact. I'm going to go around that corner there. We're going to go around the other end and go around the back end. And we're going to hopefully build up a bit of speed as I'm doing that, and it will show you what we can do and what we can't do. You probably noticed maybe that I've got a advertisement for Hastings Direct Car Insurance, which is my insurance company, which is a little thing. You get cheaper insurance if you get this little gizmo. It's connected to your phone by Bluetooth, and they can tell you how you drive and what you've been driving and the speed generally you're driving, because it's all done by technology, all done by sat-nav, just using the same thing technology as sat-navs use, but so it's a good thing to have because it saves you money. As long as you're not driving like a maniac normally, then it wouldn't be a good thing for you to have. If you're a safe driver and you obey the laws and you keep to the speed limit, it's a good thing to have. It's it makes it safe. You can actually add, if you lose your car, they will track it, as long as nobody does anything with that, and they'll be able to track that because that's in there. But that's another feature to it. But yeah, this car is great. You can do various things on it. You got a computer screen just there, which runs through various modes. It tells you how much petrol, how far away you are. It's got automatic lights as well, which you can turn off if you want, or turn them back on. It's really what you want to do and how you like driving. What else can I say to you? It's got a nice, if you like parking and you worry about the sensors and you worry about it ain't got a camera, you can get these with cameras. But for me, I wouldn't probably look at the camera in here because I'm an old style driver, and I'd rather look at the mirrors and make sure that I know there's nobody behind me. It's just a fact that I'm just like to be in control when I'm driving and make sure I know what's around me, and I don't like relying on new gizmos to do that for me. So even if it was beeping, or even if I had one, I'll still be doing it the old-fashioned way. And I know that because I've driven cars like that, and I've still used the mirrors and the window and the rear view mirror. And as you can tell, it drives quite nicely. It's it's quite reliable. It's £10. You probably get about 100 miles out of it, which is good. It's a diesel. It's a 1600 engine. It's probably the most reliable engine in this class of mocha, because most of them are petrols, and the 1400 petrol is apparently notoriously quite bad for breaking down apparently. So I would avoid that one, and I would seriously consider getting a better vehicle if you need it. But this is quite adequate for my needs and quite adequate for my wife's needs. Again, I had a Mercedes before this, and this car has actually halved our tax bill, our car tax, and it's halved our insurance bill. So we saved us money already, and not to mention the diesel and such like. I looked at getting an electric car, but with the way the electric system is working at the moment, I thought it was safer to get a diesel at this point, and then eventually, in a couple of years' time, when it comes to trade this in, then I'll look at getting another electric car and see what they are at that point, at that stage, and whether they're cheap enough. Because there's no point buying an electric car; it's 3 times as much as a petrol car. Because in the long run, it's going to cost you about the same, isn't it? Anyhow, so that's my thoughts. I hope you enjoy this little review on this car, and I hope you saw more about that car than my wife pointing in one direction, but I don't know whether you actually see it all. And of course, we've got a learner that doesn't really know how to drive, which really helps. But it's Sunday, so what do you expect? And here we are, it's back home again. So thank you very much for listening and tuning in, and I will endeavour to I'm just reversing, so give me a second. See, I would still use the mirrors and that either way, so, and there's the beep beeps. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll catch you later. So bye for now.